This year, January felt like a lot. Even though I was excited for the year, the thought of all the things I needed to do in January was a very daunting task. So obviously started prepping from December, and preparations went on, but they also slowed down because I'm procrastinating a lot of things and resorting to ignoring them because they took so much time, or basically stalling myself with tasks that were necessary but unnecessary at the same time because they didn't need to happen before this specific thing did. But being the person I am, wanting to do everything in a specific order, it was actually crazy. So I took a break. I was like, no, I'm not doing this right now. I just need to relax because December was a lot. So I took a break. 1 month, 32, 2, 23, and here we are in April. April, my favorite month of the year because it's my birthday. But beyond that, April is spring. It's spring. Spring has sprung. Someone play Spring Day for me because it's a good day. Hey there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Toby Tosh, and on this channel we talk about fashion, lifestyle, beauty, content creation, and everything in between. Everything that involves life, basically. Marketing, content creation, fashion, beauty, the existence that is the human experience. And today we're going to be getting back on track because it's been a very long process and I need to put my foot in the gas and start going for all the things that I plan to achieve this year. So you're going to be planning April with me. So pick up your notebooks and pick a pen and let's get started. The myth of January 1st. Honestly, we don't have to get it done in January. I feel like we all need to acclimate to a year. Once the year starts, you have to acclimate to the process, even though in true linear fashion, the world is just going straight and there's no actual break between here and there beyond the 4 seasons of the year if you live in the northern hemisphere and the different seasons if you live in the southern hemisphere. But yeah, if you live in different parts of the world, you have different seasons, but that's how life is. So beyond that, there's actually no new year, but that's an existential problem and that's not what we're here for. You're going to be planning this month with me and I have a lot of goals for this month. I have a lot of things I want to do. It's also my birthday very soon and I have a lot of things I want to do for my birthday. Do I have the money for it yet? No. But am I going to do it over the next few months? Yes, but that's for a few weeks from now. So we're going to be diving into this year. First off, I have 2 ways to plan for each month. I have my bullet journal and I have my Notion templates. I'm going to be taking you through both. I will show you the pages of my bullet journal and you can just see what my design is for the year, my mood tracker and my goal tracker. Those are the major elements in my bullet journal because I like to keep track of my mood and my goals in a physical place where I could go back and look at it. And then that's majorly it for my bullet journal. So I can show you last month's bullet journal spread. Very cute, very cutesy, very demure, very mindful, very St. Patrick's Day themed. And the one for April, it's very much themed as spring. So we have the beacombs and the Easter egg and flower, very cute. And then page for my goals, that's majorly it. Letting out my artistic angst because I use it to like draw and color and just enjoy the artsy-fartsy parts of creating a bullet journal spread. For my Notion template, I have a very detailed Notion template for my monthly goals, and if you've been here before, you've probably seen it. So I made a few changes. I just made one change. Don't be dramatic. But what I did was I separated content creation and career goals just because I can, and it's now content creation, career goals, lifestyle and finance, and personal goals. So those are the 4 categories I have in my Notion template so that I could go through them. So I'm going to be taking you through my goals and my thought process behind them so that you can kind of understand. Some things I cannot like explicitly say because they are still in the works, but some things I can. For content creation, because I'm trying to get back into the flow of creating videos, editing them and posting on social media. I'm majorly just focusing on YouTube right now because I feel like YouTube deserves like my full energy right now at this moment because I just like, it's not something I've tried before and it's very, I'll say YouTube is very rewarding in the growth. I'm like, if I see 100 views on a YouTube video and I'm like, okay, that's doing really well. If I see 100 views on a TikTok video, I feel like I want to shoot myself in the head. So that's where I feel like YouTube is more gratifying in that way. So I want to post 6 YouTube videos in the month of April. Do I know what exactly those videos will be? Particularly a little bit. I've drafted a few and I'm working on a few, but I really want to put like a lot of effort into the editing of my videos for YouTube. And I'm like, that's taking like a core amount of my focus when it comes to creating and posting content. So that's what I'm working on that end. But there's also the fact that I want to film some fashion content. And yes, I gave myself a cop out on this filming fashion content last month, because what I did was I filmed a trend prediction video. And yes, that's a fashion video, but it's not a fashion video that I am talking about. So I want to do a styling video, or just like a outfit try on, get ready with me, get dressed with me kind of video for fashion content for this month. I don't know if I really want to do it, because I've been trying to rearrange my closet and I haven't really actually got around to do it. But we will see if that's something I would want to do this month. I will try my best, but we will see at the end of the day if we actually end up doing it. But I really want to. And then I want to put a spin on a trend. So I already, like, whenever something is trending, I usually have like an idea on how I can remake that trend, majorly for like short form content. And I really want to try and put a spin on a trend with my idea. Like when Dochi's anxiety was beginning to trend, I had like a relative idea of like this like two-faced mirror situation where you're staring at the mirror and like you turn around and the mirror is doing something else. Your reflection in the mirror is doing something else from what you're doing. So that was my idea for that trend. And I know somebody actually eventually did it, because ideas are spread throughout the zeitgeist, honestly, unrelated. But there's this thing that people say, oh, Michael Jackson always, like, whenever he had an idea, he went straight into the booth and immediately executed it because he was scared that God would give his idea to Prince. That's basically how that is, because if you don't execute on the idea, somebody else is going to take it. Your thought process is not exactly 100% unique, because freely it is given, freely it is taken away. But yeah, I want to put my spin on trends and try and like execute more of my ideas. So that's something I want to do. Will I see anything that's trending enough for me to want to put a spin on it? Not really trending enough, but like, will I see anything that I would want to put a spin on? Well, we are yet to see that. And when we do, then we can decide if this is a goal that would be achieved in the month of April. But beyond that, those are my top 3 goals for content creation. There's also a kind of like secondary goal of filming a short form video, because I haven't really posted anything on short form content platforms like Instagram and TikTok this year. So I'm trying to film a video that's worth me posting, like something that's actually is edited like the way I want it to be edited, and posting it and actually enjoying the content. Yeah, that's something that I want to do. For my career goals, I want to take a course in talent management and stroke influencer marketing. Yes, I do have like a few ideas on influencer marketing, but the talent management aspect is like the very important part of it. So I want to take a course in that and try and see how I can really like work on my talent management skills. So yeah, that's for something secondary. So this is like a process for a secondary project that I'm working on. It's coming soon, but you can have early access, honestly, if you want. You can fill the creator roster in the description and you will see when it happens. But I'm working on something, so I want to have like the best knowledge possible for me to be able to do that thing properly, but that's something I'm working on. So this year is about like a lot of creativity and growth in creative aspects. So I'm trying to get back into writing, and for that I have pitched an article by a publication. So I have a lot of ideas. I have a notes app. Like, I have so many ideas. I have a bunch of notes in my notes app, and I want to write basically, and no one is stopping me from writing, but I want to write and get paid. At the end of the day, I need money. A girl needs money. My hobbies won't pay for themselves, so I need money. I have pitched an article and have one picked up by a publication as a goal for April, and then I also have write 2 Substack articles for my Substack. So I opened the Substack and I'm working on it. I have a release video planned. I have like a lot of things planned for like the YouTube segment of my Substack, and I'm going to be posting that here once it's ready. We're going to have the announcement video. I'm going to have like videos of articles that I write on Substack, and we're going to have conversations around that. I already have a name. I'm so excited about it. It's actually like one of the things that I plan to do this year, like post a video, kind of like launch it. It's going to be like a video essay segment of my YouTube channel, and I'm going to enjoy it. I could create a second YouTube channel for that, but I'm still thinking about it. But beyond that, I'm very excited for it. Very, very excited. So those are my career goals for the month of April. You're probably wondering, like, why don't I put anything concerning my job? Because people on the internet could be crazy. So I keep my job out of my goals, or I keep my work goals out of my career goals. So yeah, for lifestyle and finance, I have make an extra $100 this month. That will not be a problem if I get an article picked up. That would slightly be a problem if I don't get an article picked up. So I'm trying to make extra money because it's my birthday, obviously. So I'm trying to get an article picked up, like do other things to try and get like extra money, because that money is going to go into the next thing. I'm trying to invest more. So I want to buy treasury bills and buy some stocks. So I need money to do that. And I'm working on, getting money to do it. So I need to make extra money so I can put extra money into my savings, put extra money into buying treasury bills, put extra money into investing in stocks and stock market, and extra money into buying dividends, because I want money. This is a very Taurus thing. Want to say money? Probably, but everybody needs money. At the end of the day, you need money to survive. And in this economy, you need a lot of money to survive. And I like nice things. Hey, sue me. And the third goal is pay for business stuff. So based on the thing I said earlier that I can't really talk about, I have to pay for business stuff, business name, business accounts, business whatever, just the business general. So I have to pay for all those things when it comes to the business, and it's going to be a lot of money to pay for those things. There are a lot of things that I need to pay for. It probably totals into like $1,500, like Americans say. I don't know why they call it $1,500 when you can just say $1,500. It's going to be like $1,500 in total for everything that I need to pay for the business. But slowly but surely we're gonna make that money, and we're going to pay for those things. But before then, start paying slowly. For my personal goals, I want to read 4 books that I want to read in the month of April. That's literally a book a week. Hopefully I can actually get a book done in a week, because sometimes I just like push reading aside for other things, but I really want to do that. One of the books I want to read is Slave to Fashion, which is the book that the Met Gala exhibit is centered around. So I want to read that. I want to write a preemptive article about the Met Gala on Substack, and then I want to write about the Met Gala when it happens in the first Monday, right? When it happens in May. So I want to have like a preemptive and have like a lot of knowledge going into seeing the designs. Like last year, I actually did this last year, so I had like a lot of context to the outfits that were going into the exhibit and the outfits the celebrities wore on the carpet. So it was very interesting to see, and it was like really pissing me off because I didn't write anything, and people were seeing a lot of shitty things on the internet because they did not understand the outfit. And like, if it's into it, have common sense, please. But then I realized it's not common, so I'm just going to do the research, do the work, and get it done. Those are my goals for the month of May, and obviously my birthday. I want to have a dinner party for my birthday, but that's going to cost a lot of money to just make happen. So I'm going to like hold off on that. Maybe do it in May, maybe do it in June when summer starts, but we're going to do it either way. So that's really majorly my goals for the month, and that's basically everything I'm going to do for the month, and that's all. Honestly, this is just a video about me getting back on track. It's been a very long year, and you've probably felt the same way, and it's only been 3 months into the year. The best time to start isn't January 1st. It isn't even today. It's right now. It's your moment. It's this moment. Whenever you're seeing this, it could be 20 weeks from now. It could be 2 days from now. It could be the day I post it. It could really be any moment. Whenever you decide that it's your time to do it, then it's your time. Like, that's the right time to start. There's a saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, but the next best time is right now. So let's both get back on track. Let's get back to the things that we say we're going to do. Let's go back to our goals and let's get into it. It's spring, soon to be summer, and let's put our foot on that gas and get to it. You know, it's going to be a long year, but it can always be a better year once you start to do the things that you say you're going to do, the things you promise yourself you're going to do. And I'm trying to hold myself accountable, so you should also hold yourself accountable to the things that you have promised yourself. Like, there's no greater disrespect than and not doing the things that you promised yourself. No one asked you to promise. You could have just shut up, but you promised, so you have to do it. So you promise yourself, going to do it. There's no one you're disappointing but yourself when you see you're not doing those things, and it's very sad. So this is me talking to myself. I'm not attacking you, but like, okay, we both know that we have to get back on track to the goals that we say we're going to do. Time waits for no one, so let's get right into it. Drop a comment on your April goals and what you plan to do. Let's make this next 9 months count, let me know in the comments. Anyways, have a great day, have a great life. Until next time, live beautifully. See you in the next video. Bye.